Hi guys, I'm glad you're all here. Thank you for joining me. Over the weekend on Saturday, the Israeli area here in Jordan, they had a magnitude 4.1 earthquake. There was a larger aftershock of a magnitude 3.7 later, and then there's been lots of smaller earthquakes. Kind of reminds me of prophecy where Israel is split by a great earthquake. And here on EMSC is some of the reports about the felt reports. It says the whole house shook. We felt like a ship on waves. We ran out, and it happened for maybe 5 to 10 seconds. Another report says it lasted about 5 seconds. This one says North Israel, they felt it. It was felt across a very large area. This one here says they felt like they were being thrown up and down before I managed to run to my eldest room and get under her gallery bed. And then another one, there's like 105 reports on here. Everything really moved. We felt inside a roller coaster for something like 5 seconds. Going to Google Earth, here's the location of the 4.1 and the 3.7. This here is the Dead Sea Transform Fault System. This is the rift that extends all the way down through Africa and is slowly pulling apart. They've also been having heavy snows throughout the region. I've seen reports of even a snow tornado. Now this was yesterday. Look at that. This is from Greece. Another Twitter post, thunderstorms and snowfall in Istanbul. Yeah, it's just heavy winds. There was a flash of lightning in this video. I don't know if you can... Yeah, you hear it? Another short clip from Istanbul of all the snow and all the traffic and, yeah, the chaos that it's creating. The problem with the area of Israel, and I'm not sure about this, but they do not really have any earthquake standards. Snow from Athens, Greece. Another report from Tidal Press says there was 10 aftershocks after a magnitude 4.6 earthquake struck near the Sea of Galilee on Saturday. So they evidently downgraded this from a 4.6 to a 4.1. So there was 2 earthquakes there within 12 hours. There was light damage. You can see here how the cement broke away from the rebar in this pillar. The last major earthquake to hit the region occurred in 1927. That was a magnitude 6.2. Over 500 people were killed and another 700 were injured. Experts on the issue say Israel experiences a devastating earthquake every 100 years and have warned the people, and it's just a matter of time of when it happens. The first earthquake occurred at 11:36 p.m. on Saturday. Sirens went off and buildings were evacuated. Mayor Levy of Beit Cheyenne, which has a population of around 20,000 people, was told that if they have a large earthquake there, they can expect 10,000 deaths, according to Home Front Command officials and geology experts. They are not sure whether the recent earthquakes are an isolated incident or a prelude to a more powerful event. According to recent data, about 60% of the homes in Israel are still not protected from missile attacks, earthquakes, or a collapse due to obsolescence, not taking care of the building structures. Across the region, more than 80,000 buildings are classified as high risk, all of them built before 1982. A strong earthquake could damage about 35% of them, around 28,600 buildings. According to news reports, NIS says they need to reinforce probably 2 billion buildings, and so far only about 70 millions have been approved to be reinforced, but they haven't been doing it. Things have gotten so bad there that the Israel's National Water Company has ceased routine maintenance on its national water carrier of Israel over fears of the safety for workers who work is mostly underground. I'm not sure about the second earthquake, but they're saying it struck sometime after midday. There's also another video that was posted inside a store. I'm not sure where this occurred at, but it showed the shaking that was going on. I don't know if you can hear, but sirens were going off, alerts were going off for people to evacuate. City Hall was evacuated and a school was evacuated. And they had these announcements going across the city for people to evacuate. Here's an image of the Golan Heights from their snow. If you think about if they have a large devastating earthquake, how many people would be exposed to the elements? Over here, close to where this 4.1, in 749 AD, there was a magnitude 7.6. Sending thoughts and prayers to everyone there. If you have any thoughts, please put it down below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you later. God bless you.